Chicago, everyone. Welcome to the Council on Tall Buildings 2009 conference, Evolution of the Skyscraper, New Challenges in a World of Global Warming and Recession. For those of you who don't know me, my name is David Scott. I am the chairman of the Council for another 10 hours. I hand over the gavel to Professor Sang-Dae Kim from Korea this evening at our awards dinner. It is hard to imagine that only 18 months ago we met in Dubai at the height of the boom. We could see some storm clouds on the horizon, but we didn't actually know what was going to happen. And for many of us, the worst has happened. We've had projects cancelled, we've had redundancies, we've stopped projects midway during construction, which for designers, builders, is heartbreaking after years of effort about thinking about projects. But now is the time to reflect on what that means for the industry and what is happening, because when we were at the boom, there were two things that were becoming obvious. One was that the question of sustainability and what was going to happen to the world in future was something that was starting to affect all tall building designers around the world. And sustainability had grown from being a byline to being a fundamental driver of tall building design throughout the world. And so it is interesting to consider what's going to happen to the world during this recession and also during the time when people are getting very concerned about sustainability, about global warming, and about the future of the planet. And I think you will find a lot of the speakers will be talking about this, and it's going to be a really interesting event where we can actually discuss what's going on and what is going to happen when we combine recession with sustainability and global warming issues. Before we start with our presentation, I'd like to welcome representatives. We have over 604 people at the conference today. This includes a few students, and it includes about 30 people from 34 countries from around the world. We have simultaneous translations going on in Russian. And we have a large contingent from Korea, who I'd particularly like to welcome. And they are here in support of Professor Kim, who will take over the role of chairman. And I think that you will hear more about Professor Kim's agenda later in the day, and certainly this evening at the awards dinner. There are probably more tall buildings being built in Southeast Asia at the moment than there are in any part of the world combined. The boom in China is not stopped as a result of the recession. And many people from all over the world are now working there. And it's we're quite fortunate that one part of the world is still being driven to build cities, to rebuild its cities, to redevelop its cities, and to build tall buildings that are a very important part of a sustainability city. So I would like the hosts, in particular the people from Chicago, to make an effort to reach out to the visitors who have traveled. I think Brett Taylor was telling me it was 26 hours door to door to be here from Australia. We have people from Argentina, Moscow, the Middle East, all around the world. So please reach out and welcome them to this conference. So I have a few points of order. It is our 40th birthday party this year, and the council, established by Lynn Beadle 40 years ago, has been celebrating it. I hope you all know about that and are enjoying the product from the council which you can see at our stand outside. There are a few small changes to the program that I need to mention. Jan Tushman, Editor-in-Chief of Engineering News Record, will be moderating the panel in session S7 rather than Norbert Young. And the panelists in that session will include Adrian Smith, Carol Willis, alongside Sandy Deal, Richard Hansen, and Ray Torto. In addition, unfortunately, Mr. Gaikwad of the Mumbai Metropolitan Regional Development Authority was not able to speak in the final session of S8 due to the election results in Mumbai. So his colleague, Ramana Ratchapurudal, will be speaking on his behalf. One other point of order that I need to mention is the tickets for this evening's awards dinner are sold out. Many of you know they've been sold out very quickly, very soon. So if any of you have tickets and are not planning to attend, can you please contact the council office, the council stand, and let them know, because we would like to get people on the wait list to attend the event. So please make use of all your tickets. It's going to be rather packed in Crown Hall this evening, where we do the awards for the best buildings throughout the world from last year, and also honor our Lifetime Achievement Awards together with the trustees, together with awards for people who have contributed to the council for a long time. You will all have received your registration material. This is it. No big bags, nothing wasteful, very short, but lots of information. You have the booklet which tells you what's going on, where, and you have your tickets to your events, and you have all the presentations on the thumb drive. So everything that you see is on the thumb drive. So there's an enormous amount of information in here. I'd also encourage you to look at the banding. The red means that people are involved in this conference. The blue means that people are representing the council at this event, either as a country leader or as part of the advisory committee or the board of trustees. So please recognize this and use this to start some of your conversations. At the end of the day, you can pick up your continuing education awards. I think there's 2 days. I think there's 16 hours. Is that right? So you get continuing education awards for every part of this presentation that you will see in the next 2 days. And without further ado, I'd like you to put your hands together to welcome the speakers for the opening session. Thank you very much.